Today we'll be looking at two small claim hearings. In the first hearing, a couple falls behind on payments for their TV, fireplace, and couch. They repossess the TV and the fireplace, and I think they only let them keep the couch because it was damaged. The second hearing is really cool. You see a young lady do her research, come to court, and win based off not only the other person in the accident not showing up, but it was put on that person to show proof of insurance. Let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe.
So let me do our Z-Smart case with Mr. Whitcomb and Mr. Kowiak, and then we'll take up our other matters. This is Z-Smart versus Austin Whitcomb and Brittany Jakowiak.
Jakowiak, sir.
Jakowiak, I'm sorry. I've mispronounced it before, and I'll probably do it again.
Yeah, you never get it right.
No, I don't. So I apologize for the past, and I apologize when I do it the next time. Say it again.
It's Jakowiak.
Jakowiak. All right. Will everyone please raise their right hand? You all swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give here will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
I do.
I do.
And would you state your name and your position at Z-Smart?
Assistant manager.
The claim here is that you owe $1,501.82. Complaint for furniture that was damaged, and they won't accept it back. They refuse to pay, and the furniture is damaged. Has anything been paid on this, Ms. Keith?
No.
What's your position? I'll go with you, Brittany. What's your position?
Well, we definitely knew that we were getting behind. We started getting behind when all the trailer factories went really downhill last year.
Yes.
We had spoke to them several times. They were coming to the house and collecting payments from us. I mean, they weren't the full amount. At the time all this happened, the two young men that were coming here were talking to the male manager there, and he knew the furniture was damaged, but he said he would take our wraparound couch back for two payments, to cover two payments, even though it was damaged. And then the only thing we did have paid off was it was a 60-some inch TV. That was the only thing they were telling us was paid off. And when they came to the house the last time we've even heard from them, they confiscated our TV that was paid off because they said, quote, they didn't want to take it 2 hours away and not get paid for it. They also took our fireplace that was not paid off. But and mind you, they were stopping here like twice a week at that time, and we were always in contact with them. Once they took the TV that was paid off, we haven't got a call, we haven't got a stop by, no emails or anything up until we got this letter that we had to be here. So we had no idea what was even going on with any of these payments. And we talked to the man above Susan.
Susan, who's the person above you?
It was Larry.
Yes, that was who we spoke with. And he said he knew that the furniture was damaged, but the two boys that came here didn't want to take it because they wouldn't get paid. So then they came back.
Brittany, Susie, what can you tell me about this contract? Let me see if I can find the contract.
It was a 3-piece sectional recliner. We did go out to pick it up. They sent pictures of it. The manager's the one that said we weren't going to pick it up because it was damaged. The TV was on the agreement with the fireplace, so the TV wasn't paid off.
All right, so TV was with fireplace and not paid off. so what is this for? I don't have the contract. Usually it's attached.
We still have the sectional and the recliner here that they haven't been in any contact with us over since they took
Those will
it.
be yours. So that's what this is about, a sectional and a recliner?
Correct.
And there is no debt for TV or fireplace?
No.
Well, you are now the proud owner of this sectional and recliner. They won't be subject to repossess. The amount is $1,501.82. Can you make some sort of monthly installment on that?
Yes, we can do $25 a month. We are in a pretty rough position with our other bills trying to get caught back up. He was working 3 jobs, but he wasn't getting paid much for any of it.
Well, $25 a month isn't going to be enough for that.
Could we do maybe 25 every 2 weeks?
Is that acceptable, Susan?
Yes.
All right, $25 bi-weekly, starting September 1, 23. That property is no longer subject to repossession. The contract is canceled. You own it, but you now have a judgment against you for the damages. $1,501.82, $77 in court costs, installments of $25 bi-weekly starting September 1st. Even that will take a long time to pay this off, about 2.5 years. But if you can pay more, pay more. If you don't pay, you're subject to other collection action. All right, you're all good to go. You make the payment directly to them at C-Smart, just like you always did.
That sounds good.
There's the contract. I couldn't find it. I had it set aside. All right, you're all good to go. Good luck to you. Thank you. All right, this matter is entitled Courtney Blosma versus Heather. We were here previously on July 3rd, and we had a trial. I took testimony, and it was an accident, and the defendant left the scene. Admitted she was the driver, said she did have insurance in effect. And so I said, well, all right, prove it. She said her insurance agent was so-and-so. We tried to call the agent, and we weren't able to reach her. So I gave her till August 14th. We're here July 31st, not July 3rd. 2 weeks to prove she had insurance in effect. And that is the difference between your $3,000 mini tort max and a $6,500 small claims max. So apparently she doesn't have it because she isn't here. And the bailiff just confirmed that she's not here. Undo a default with trial. Ms. Blosma, I find that she owes you $6,500 plus $83.50 in court costs for a total of $6,583.50. Getting the judgment is the easy part. Getting the money is the hard part. Mr. Evans, this is going to apply to you as well. If she doesn't pay within 30 days, you can pursue well, within 21 days, you can come to the court and get what's called a discovery subpoena and compel her to provide testimony about where she's living, where she's working, bank account numbers, that sort of thing.
Okay.
You did your own internet sleuthing here to solve this thing. She hit your car, left the scene, was untruthful about it, made a representation that she had insurance, but if she does, she hasn't established it here. So I find in your behalf in the amount of $6,500 plus costs. Okay, we'll send you that in the mail. If she doesn't pay within 21 days, you can ask for a discovery subpoena.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Best of luck.